What's up, YouTube friends and family? Hopefully all of you are doing well. Now, I have a treat on the channel for you all today. We are going to be talking about an unreleased, unannounced fragrance. As I'm making this video, I haven't heard it being officially announced, but the fragrance is from the house of Viktor and Rolf, and it is in the Spicebomb line. And the one we are going to be talking about today is Spicebomb Metallic Musk. So there it is right there. And we are going to be hopping into the presentation of the fragrance. Going to be dipping our toes a little bit into that wearability, but just off a first impression standpoint. Going to be also talking about some accords and possibly some notes that my nose picks up, because as of now, there's no official note breakdown and then also no official accords. So I'm not going to be able to pop that on the screen for you all today. And then the most important thing to me, how the darn thing smells. So going to be hopping into that all in today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Any support is greatly appreciated. It helps the videos out a lot. And with all that out of the way, I'll be right back to talk more Spicebomb Metallic Musk right after this.
Perfect.
Let's hop into this one, and I'm going to start off with the presentation of this fragrance here. And I will say, I want to show you all, after we hop into actually opening this fragrance, it leaked, okay? I got unlucky, and I have had issues with Spicebomb fragrances in the past that there's been leakage. Now, I'm hoping maybe because every Spicebomb fragrance I've usually had issues with, it rattles. As you can tell, you can hear it rattling in there. So it's not comfortably placed in the box. So I'm hoping maybe just the little pull tab on the bottle maybe didn't do its proper job and it just sprayed out, but I think there's leakage. I got it all over my hands when I picked this box up today, but here's the box. Goes well with the name, Metallic Musk. It's an Eau de Parfum concentration. There that is for you. And then at the top, you got the little stamp of Viktor and Rolf there. Probably can barely see it. On the sides, you really got nothing there and there. And then at the bottom, you got the usual stuff. You got the barcode, all that type of jazz. And like I said, this one's an Eau de Parfum. This is a 90 mil, okay? I don't know what sizes are going to be available with this fragrance, because I was lucky enough to see another YouTuber, I think his name's like Fragrance Dude or something like that. He was talking about this here, and he put me onto it, so appreciate that. And also picked it up from one of my favorite places to shop, which is Scent Rush. That's the place, but I really love that place. They have decants as well. Really enjoy that store. But hopping more into the fragrance here, gonna open it up. Nothing really there, but it does have a little thing telling you how to use the grenade correctly. Alrighty, so let's pull this out, and I'm gonna show you the leakage on this, which is a darn shame. I'm hoping not a lot got, as you can tell, slipped out of my hands. And I would do the bottle trick with this, but it's slippery, okay? Very slippery. I'm gonna have to wipe it off after this video. If I can get it out, geez, look how, I'm struggling right now, struggle bus. But yeah, here's the bottle. Let me show you the box real quick. But yeah, I can really smell it. I don't know if you all can see it on the camera, but it's kind of a darker area in there. I don't know if you all can see it. I'm trying to get it to away, and you can kind of see where the cap has kind of hit the top there, because the bottle just rattles in there. And I don't know why Viktor and Rolf haven't solved this. It's been an issue with all their Spicebomb fragrances. I mean, Viktor and Rolf, if you ever see this, which they probably won't, you got to fix this. You got to fix this design, because it's not good. It's not good. You got to snug the bottle in there. It rattles all over the place. But just a little gripe there. Let's hop into the bottle here. And the bottle is metallic, of course, and it's got a little gray kind of silver ribbon like all of them do. And I don't know if you all can see, but yeah, look at that. I don't know if you all can see on the camera there, but it's kind of splotchy up there. Like, I got to wipe it off. And I don't know if it's actually leaking. I don't know if the collar, or I don't know if it got sprayed, but you can kind of tell down here and up here. So, and I just don't think this is, that's why I was thinking it was leaking, because I was like, well, I can't really press down, so maybe it's leaking. I don't know, but you saw the dents, and hopefully when you get your bottle, when this comes out, you won't have that happen to you. Sounds like there's a good amount of fragrance left. Hopefully it was only a few sprays, and I'm hoping maybe it just kept hitting the top of the box and it sprayed out a few, and just the grenade part didn't do its best. I guess the pen didn't do its best job. But yeah, here's the bottle, everybody. I like it. I like the bottle. It's kind of reflected too as well. And at the bottom you got the sticker here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull tab this, and yeah. So I'm just making sure about the leakage here, but you got the classic Viktor and Rolf there. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera, but there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. I'm looking at all the leakage. I'm trying to see if this is actual leakage or not. But yeah, it's very shiny. I got it all over my fingers. It kind of ruins the first impression. So, okay, let's go ahead and spray this. I don't got anything on today, so let's go spray it on the front of the hand. First impressions of Spicebomb Metallic Musk from the house of Viktor and Rolf. Let's get it. So, it didn't have to get primed, so maybe it just got sprayed. We'll see. But let this sit out a little bit. Put that there. It's all over my hands. Let's go in for a whiff of this. This is good stuff. And like I said, I could smell it off my finger, but this is, as the name implies, off this first smell here, I get that original Spicebomb DNA, the OG. It's not any of the other flankers. I am getting that heavy, the OG Spicebomb DNA. And in this opening here, you are getting that musk. That musk is very prominent. Of course, it's in the name. And I am getting the metallic vibes. And this isn't like a metallic feel of a Dior Sauvage, for prime example. It has, of course, metallics in it, but it's not that metallic. It kind of goes a different route of metallic. Like that one feels like cold. This one doesn't feel as cold. This one kind of gives me a little freshness with this metallicness. And maybe it's because of that musk. But if I had to glue, basically if you put a gun to my head and said, hey, what 4 chords are in this fragrance? Spicy, musky, also 2, of course, metallic, and then last but not least, some freshness. And I will say, I'm getting both forms of spiciness. I'm getting some fresh spice, some soft spice, some warm spice. I didn't mean to say fresh spice, but I meant soft spice and warm spice with this fragrance here. And this one is very punchy in the opening. I will say it's kind of calming down a little bit more. But if I had to put some notes on it, it ties back to that original DNA. So probably pink pepper off that top with musk in the top as well. And then, like I said, you are getting some freshness. And then probably a metallic note in that top. I mean, it makes sense with the name. But overall, this one here is, if you do not, like, basically this one is kind of a added note into the original. So if you like that original, they just threw some notes in here and they're like, hey, here you go, here's the original DNA. Let's throw some metallics in here, make it feel a little bit fresh as well with that musk. And if you like your metallics, you're gonna like this. And overall, this one here is going to be something that I don't feel like is going to be for everybody. This musk is very prominent, and if you're not a fan of musk, especially kind of like a heavy dose of it, then you aren't going to like this at all. Metallics as well. If you do not like your metallic scents, of course, I'm just kind of stating the obvious here, but you're not going to like this as well. And I'm kind of getting like something else in this kind of, off this initial spray here. And I just can't put my nose on it. I don't know what else it is. It might be some aromatic kind of flair to it. I can't really tell. But overall, I do like this. I do like this. Is it going to be my favorite? Only time will tell. But this is a good inclusion into the Spicebomb line because they don't really have anything else that kind of ties it back with the original DNA. Infrared and night vision kind of do their own thing. Spicebomb Black Leather, or Dark Leather, I haven't smelled that one yet, but I think that one does its own thing as well. It's just really focused on leather. I haven't smelled that one, so I can't comment. But as of now, right now, my favorite's Infrared Eau de Parfum, and I don't know what's going to beat that, but this is good. I do like metallics. I do like my musk, and since this is going back, kind of reining back to the original DNA, I do enjoy that standpoint as well. And I think this is going to be for somebody that kind of wants to wear a spice bomb in the colder weather, in the sense that, I'm not talking about basically, like for prime example, infrared, night vision, and then extreme. I can't believe I forgot about extreme and dark leather. I put those more in the frame of a colder weather scent, and they do their own thing, like I mentioned before. This fragrance, I feel like, could be worn all year round other than summer. And this one here, going back to it, it's just something that is going to be a little bit fresher than those other ones I mentioned. They all got their they're all heavy. They all kind of go sweet. They all go like more fall and wintertime scents. This is more of a spring scent to me. And also it does have its, like, it could be used in the fall as well. It's not going to be something I'm going to reach for in the top of summer when it's like 115 degrees out. But it is something that is going to be appealing, and it's a good change of pace. I'm glad they brought it back to the original DNA. I will say, you're not going to be surprised here because, like I mentioned, it's just Spicebomb with metallics and muskiness amped up, and the spiciness kind of even those out. So you got the metallics, you got the musk, and you got the spiciness, all three of those, bang bang, a little freshness on there, and you get the scent here. You get this one here. Now, I did not smell the Spicebomb Fresh, Eau Fraiche. I don't know what that version, or Spicebomb Fresh, I guess. Haven't smelled that one before, so who knows? Maybe this one's reminiscent on that one. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to have to give this one off first wear, off first rip. I'm going to give it about an 8.6. I like my metallics. There's something in here I just can't put my nose on. It kind of is like a shaving cream kind of smell. And I am getting that now. That's kind of a little shaving cream kind of feel with this one as well. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a little bit above at 8.5. At 8.6, I think I'm going to be giving this some more wears here. Keep testing it, see what the performance, the longevity. But as of now, it's doing pretty decent off my skin. It's not going to be a mass appealing scent by any means. I would say if you want a mass appealing scent, go back to the original Spicebomb or go back to Spicebomb Extreme. Those are going to be the two that's probably going to resonate with you the most if you're looking for the most mass appeal from this line. But this one here is a good change of pace, 8.6. And I'm sticking to that until, fragrances have a chance to move down and move up. But I was glad I was able to give you all a little first impressions over the new Spicebomb. And let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite Spicebomb? Very curious to hear. As of now, like I mentioned, Infrared is my favorite EDP. That is my favorite, and I'm going to stand by that. This one here, just before we hop into the kind of conclusion and everything, this is going to be something maybe more for a grown-up guy. I feel like a more grown-up guy is going to want to wear this. And then also, too, spring and fall are going to be the best two seasons for this scent here, not in the summer. I kind of feel like in the wintertime, I'm going to gravitate towards any of those other scents in the line other than this one. But fall and spring, I can see me rocking this one here. But yeah, everybody, that's it for my first impressions of Spicebomb Metallic Musk. This one here, very caught off guard, and I was able to pick it up, so glad I could throw it on the camera for you all today. Now, appreciate everybody that stick this along throughout the video on this review, and make sure you all stay healthy, be safe, be true, and I'll see you all on the next video.